What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and for today I had a couple of you guys requesting that we show some love to Tony, considering the fact that he's going to be getting yet another uniform for Avengers Endgame. So that's what we're going to be doing for this video. We're going to take him around the block, and I want to show you guys how he performs against Thanos, Cull Obsidian, and Corvus Glaive. Honestly, he does not do very well, so that is why, even though I have the uniform at Legendary and I could get it to Mythic whenever I feel like it, I never did, and I never gave him any Urus, and frankly I never did too much for his build. That is why he's currently unranked, because his survivability in World Boss Ultimate is not very good, and Ironman has no PvP value. So he's basically, right now, in my opinion, a Shadowland only character, and that is very, very disappointing. So I'm really hoping that for this uniform, since it's gonna be the last one for a little while, at least a year or two for Ironman, I'm hoping that this one fixes some of the core issues with the character, because right now we need more survivability out of him. We need him to play at the level of somebody like Captain America, if not in PvP, but at the very least in PvE, and he can do neither right now. He's kind of just in limbo, right? Even with a legendary uniform, he really struggles to stay alive. He has good damage, but the fact that his damage is split between energy and physical, he struggles to do well against any boss, right? It's just really, really sad. His survivability is so bad because he only has 1 iframe and 3 seconds of damage immunity. They could easily fix him. All they had to do is just make this 3 seconds 5 seconds, convert all of his damage to either physical or energy, and give him 1 more iframe, and he would immediately become a much better PvE character. PvP, that's a different story. He needs penetration, he needs iframe ignore, he needs a lot more to become a viable PvP threat. But for PvE, it's very simple. Just fix his survivability, a few iframes, a few seconds of damage immunity, make all of his skills either physical or energy, and he's good. He's already a good character, right? But right now he's not really anything special, and it's really sad because Iron Man is supposed to stand out, right? So yeah, right now today the best we can do with him is stage 10 Thanos, and even that I'm gonna need to run anti-venom because he can't stay alive consistently. It's so sad, so disappointing to play Tony, man. Now we should be able to pump out a good amount of damage here against Thanos because we don't have a physical or energy damage reduction. So I just want to show you guys how well he does. We're going to try and push this guy down to like 5 bars into his final phase. We're not going to try to kill him or anything like that. Just wanted to give you guys a little look at Iron Man, even though I don't have him built up that well. But it's kind of sad, man. It's real sad because even against Thanos, who is basically the only boss that he can fight without a reduction, it's not a good fit for him because Thanos has 2 different skills that can completely remove his HP shield in this uniform, and that's basically his main way of keeping himself alive. Damn, this guy phased out of that skill too, and we had the proc. Guy too annoying. Also, the HP shield doesn't regenerate that quickly, so it's kind of like it's just so many things wrong with this uniform, man. And you know, it's an easy fix. It's a really easy fix for him if they want to. Like, they literally could just make the immunity longer, so you could chain the 5 into the 4 and still be safe. And then you could just kite around and then use the 3 skill and then go right back into 5-4, right? It wouldn't be the most fun way to play the character, but it would be significantly better. Because right now, as soon as you use the 5, the immunity only has like 1 second left. You get to use the first like second, hold up, of the 4th skill. And you kind of have to start thinking about running away before the skill is even completed, because most of the boss's attacks are either gonna penetrate or just completely remove the HP shield and then kill you. It's just sad, man. Like, they really need to bump him up to the level of somebody like Captain America. Like, I know Captain America right now isn't very good anymore, but keep that in mind, that's anymore for PvE. However, when Cap got his tier 3 and his uniform, he was the best combat character in the game, right? He had his moment in the sun, and he's still top tier. He's still really good for PvP, and he's still decent for PvE, right? Iron Man never got that moment. He never got that. He went from being pure garbage to still garbage, right? Just better garbage. And better garbage is still garbage. It's just called recyclable, right? So yeah, we need better than this from Tony, man. Come on. Especially since this is going to be his last uniform for a little while. I would really like to be able to like justify investing pretty heavily in Tony. I can't do it if he's garbage, right? I'm gonna buy his new uniform kind of like regardless of what it is, just to test it out, but I don't think I'm gonna go too far if it's not like more immunity, iframe, something, more survivability. Any way they want to go about it has to be more survivability, otherwise it's not gonna like encourage me to build the character any further, right? Because he's just gonna get shelved. He's gonna be played with like for 2 days after the update and then get benched. Now, I mean, like that 3 skill is just so cool. Like every time I use him, it's just so cool. I wish more characters had it, but at the exact same time, I feel like everybody else would get it. They would take it from Iron Man, give it to everybody else, make it better, and Iron Man would just still be garbage, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at least let him have something. Anyways, let's jump out of here and let's go fight Corvus so you guys can see how he does over there, man. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see Tony as only a Shadowland character, and I'm hoping that this new uniform that's coming for him, right, does him better than this, man. Right, the most we can probably do with this guy is like stage 20 here because he's a blast type and I don't really have that much invested in him, right? But for those of you guys who have a tier 3 Iron Man, please feel free to let me know what is the highest stage you've cleared with this guy in World Boss Ultimate. Please let me know. Like, it's just so disappointing. Damn. Taking a lot of bleed damage. Can you go in your next phase? Okay, so this guy is just gonna play with me. Yeah, there we go. Get blasted, guy. What's wrong with you? He's so fast, but I ran into that because I was trying to get the symbiote. It's all good. Like, it's so sad. I can't even like enjoy playing him because I'm just so concerned that he's just gonna get bled out, bro. Oh my goodness, can you chill? Oh my goodness. And the thing is, his damage isn't necessarily bad. Like, his damage is good. Like in Shadowland, you'll notice that he does a good amount of damage. If you can get the proc on the 5th skill, it's disgusting. The thing that really sucks about him is he can't really shine against any boss because he doesn't hold up long enough, and because most of the bosses are either strong against physical attacks or energy attacks. So you don't get to use the full blunt of his kit. You only get to use a select few skills against a select few bosses, right? It's sad. It's sad. It's the same thing I complain about when it comes to Thanos, right? He's split between physical and energy, and that makes him significantly weaker, right? I'd rather be able to do stage 60 with against one boss with him than being able to do stage 20 against 5 different bosses, right? No, I'd rather do stage 60 against one boss. That's more impressive to me, right? Damn, I thought we could do more damage than that. Okay. See, this skill, I thought it was like one of the coolest skills in the game when I saw it the first time, until I realized it was just a liability because you're just basically making a dash, a mad dash. Hold up, speaking of dashes, here we go. We should be able to, woo! That was, that was close. Oh my goodness. Anyways, it's just a mad dash to your demise. Like if the boss stabs you when you're charging them in that skill, you were just boned. Oh my goodness, let me just go behind this guy. Like that skill does so much damage. That was not even with the proc. Like he has the potential to be so much better. All he needs is better survivability, right? Just give him better survivability. Please also rework. What is this? Oh my goodness, this guy's doing this twice here. Okay. Anyways, please also rework his 1 and 2 skills. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, I have barely used those 2 skills. Why? Because they're not very good. They're basically only made for Shadowland. Okay, come, do your thing. We're just gonna play with him a little bit more, and then I'll show you guys how he does against Cull Obsidian. Woo. Oh yeah, he's gonna do this again, bro. Woo! Stop playing with me. Okay. Spawn in. Oh, really? Because of the dodge. We don't have enough ignore dodge right now, so it's making it so that we can't get the proc, and he's just teleporting all over the place. Damn, we're just struggling to do this stage right now. No, Iron Man, don't get killed, bro. Don't get killed. Come on, come on. There you go. iframe and run away, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can't even do this, bro. Like, this is sad. This is sad. The mighty, the mighty Iron Man. I feel bad for all of you hardcore Iron Man fans, bro. Like, the man's struggling here. Anyways, let's jump out of here and let's actually go put him up against Cull Obsidian. Let's see how much he can do here. Stage 20. We're gonna use the same team, the same striker, because he needs the heal. It's just so sad, man. Hopefully the new armor fixes the survivability. You know what I'm saying? Like, if his survivability was better, you could really focus on being offensive with him. Woo! See, like, I waited too long to run away from the boss there, so I got clipped with some bleed damage, and now I'm in trouble. And basically every boss has bleed damage or some kind of status effect that they can apply to you if you're in their face. So that skill is just always a liability. And you can't not use that skill, because if you do, you're only left with his 3 skill, right? You're only left with the 5 and the 3, and you're basically gonna spend, I would say, 50% of the fight running, right? Like, running around for 5 seconds, attacking for like 3 seconds. Nah, you're not gonna get anywhere with that, because you don't want to be using the 1 and the 2. They keep you stationary, and the boss is just gonna come to you, right? It's there's just so much wrong with this uniform. But at the time, like, when it came out, it was so superior to everything that he had previously that it was a good uniform. You know what I'm saying? It was a good uniform compared to what he had. And it still is a good uniform compared to what the other ones are. But it's still, like, it's not top tier. You know what I'm saying? If I'm coming to the game right now, I wouldn't buy this, right? I wouldn't buy this. I would wait until endgame and hope to God that it's much better than this. Like, I don't even think he's gonna be able to do this either. My goodness. Like, and keep in mind, we're using double support and a 50% attack lead. This is a legendary uniform. Granted, we ain't got no Urus on him, right? And to be fair, I'm really rusty with him because I don't use him very often because he's not very good here. Okay, we're just getting dummied, bro. But also, to be honest, if we didn't have anti-venom, we would be long since dead. Because the poison, the bleed, all that good stuff, just gonna dissect my guy Tony. Also going into the poison there to attack. Not a good idea. Oh, really? Iframing over the, okay, so iframing over the healing symbiotes does not give you the heal. Interesting. I was trying to be slick with it. I was trying to, like, do the 3rd skill, collect the heal while I was in the safety of the iframe. You know what I'm saying? But nope, it does not give you the heal. Interesting. Kind of silly because it registers as you touching it, but it doesn't give you the heal. My goodness, he can't even. It makes sense that he can't do this because he really only has 1 skill that's doing any damage to Cull Obsidian, which is just his 5th, right? So you basically just have to spend the whole fight basically trying to proc on his 5th skill and nothing else, right? But you'd have to play him basically how you play Gambit, and Iron Man ain't no Gambit. Gambit is a beast. Iron Man is like for lack of a better term, just a man in a suit. I'm just sad. It's just sad, man. It's so sad. Please, Netmarble, do better than this for the next uniform. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really hoping I can come back here in a week or so and we can look at Iron Man in a whole new light, saying, oh my goodness, Iron Man is a freaking monster now. This is what we've always wanted for Tony. You know what I'm saying? Please, Netmarble. I know it's not beyond you guys. Yeah, you mean like you guys resurrected a dead character in Winter Soldier and made him god tier, still god tier to this day, even though much of the player base has kind of forgotten about him, but he's still a sleeper that you can pick up and put in work with, right? He's one of those guys now where his uniform will withstand the test of time. Iron Man? Oh my goodness, I don't think he'll ever get that day if Netmarble doesn't really, really come with something special for him this time. Like even Cap doesn't even need to get another great uniform because the one he has right now is really, really good. But I feel like they're gonna do him right once again, and they might just shit on Tony again. We're not gonna waste any more time here. You guys can see for yourself, like he's really, really struggling. Could I do this with a better build? Obviously we could. Obviously we could, right? We could probably still do this, but it's way too much of a hassle, way too much struggle, you know what I'm saying, to be doing stage 20 with Iron Man when you can just come in here with another blast character, any other blast character, and just completely shred this. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. It's real sad. Hopefully I didn't completely shit on one of you guys' favorite character, but you guys are asking me to share some gameplay with him. I figured I'll go ahead and show you guys what mine can do. It's not very much, you know what I'm saying? That's because I don't have that much invested in the character right now, but hopefully after Endgame, that will be a whole different story. Level 70, gear 25, tier 3 Iron Man, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. Just has to be good enough. That's it. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.